All right, we're getting everything ready, so everybody just calm down, take a chill pill. Tonight's movie is The House on Haunted Hill. Tim will give you all the details of the movie. It is a kind of an amazing movie. Tim will give you all the details when he gets up here. I'm getting the camera all set up, ready to get it all set up so we can see it. Yep. It's The House on Haunted Hill. It's one of those B movies that made a ton of money. Low budget. Made a ton of money. Let's see, I gotta get that all set up.
You said you weren't starting till 8:30.
I am, I'm just getting the camera all set up. And I told him that you're gonna be doing the first narration of it.
No, I'm not. You already said there was House on Haunted Hill.
Well, you're gonna do all the pre-things while I get the thing set up.
No, you did all the... Ah, jeez.
Oh, God! What the heck?
No, it's not 8:30 yet. Pause it. It's not 8:30 yet. You're double talking, Brian. Oh, it's still early. Tell you, it was a rough ride driving.
No, it's not. It's 8:20. We can start the thing right now.
Why are you yelling?
Here, put the rest of those in here.
No, it's mine. Why are you yelling?
You want a cigar tonight?
Yes, I do. I'm going to have a cigar.
Then put all of them in here.
But why are you yelling?
Never mind.
Here, I get some.
No, I don't want any.
There's a bunch
I don't
of
want
them.
any.
I don't know why you're yelling. What if you're allowed to put that there for, or if they're gonna public domain you or something?
Well, I can't.
This is public domain.
So we got everybody. Good evening, everybody. Ron Gardner.
Brian, get a refill.
Want to find it, play on my PC.
Okay, I'll do the reading
All
because
right.
you can't read. Because you can't read and eat at the same. You can't even read when you're not eating. But it just doesn't. Rob says I didn't get a chance to vote earlier for the movie night. It's a yes. People, this is our last movie night.
No, it's not.
You even said downstairs I want to get it over with. Let's start at 8 next Sunday so I can get it over with.
No, I don't want, because I think a lot of these people don't want to be up till like 9 o'clock watching a stupid movie with us. They're all a bunch of they're all a bunch of husbands that basically wish they were teenagers again.
I don't agree. Not necessarily.
Oh, come on. Give me a break. I got my stash of peanut pretzels.
Ron said not me, lots of laughs. Ron said not me.
What?
It's your comment. You don't even know what you say, and then when people respond, you don't even care. That's the sad part. What streaming service is this movie on? What's that mean?
YouTube.
Guys, we need to figure something else out.
It's on YouTube.
Where are all your shorty cigars? don't turn too much of that on. Why are you blasting it so loud? Hi. Don't look at it on there. You gotta look at. Nah, you can't see the TV as well. It's too bright. That's House on Haunted Hill, 1959.
1959. That was the
Okay,
year
don't repeat what I said.
That was the year I was born. 1959. I'm going to repeat every word you say.
It's 1959.
1959.
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price.
It was directed by William Castle.
William Castle.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
William Castle directed
William
it.
Castle directed
They actually they only spent, the budget was $200,000
$200,000, but it made $2 million
at the box office. And in fact, I was mentioning it to you earlier. Where's my trash container? Alfred Hitchcock saw it. He was so impressed by it being a B movie, or classified that because of the budget, that then he turned around and he himself made Psycho. It's not 8:30. We got 5 minutes. You're ruining it. And it's too loud. They can't hear us talk. He doesn't want the wallet song. Okay, that's not on the thing right. What do you mean? That's in the middle of the TV. On here, it's to the right. So they're missing half of the shot.
In just a minute, I'll show you the only really haunted house in the world.
No, it's the mirror, you dummy.
7 people, including my brother, have been murdered in it. Since then, I've owned the house. I've only spent one night there, and when they found me in the morning, I
Somebody
was
bumped
dead.
it. There you go, right there. Well, still.
I'm Frederick Lauren, and I've rented the house
There you
on
go, that's
Haunted Hill
pretty good.
tonight so that my wife can give a party.
That building, the house is an outdoor. It's an actual home.
She's so amusing.
1924. It's a Frank
Any
Lloyd
food and
Wright
drink
architecture.
and
Well, it looked like Frank Lloyd Wright.
But the interior is more Victorian, from the
You're all
1800s.
That's
If any of
stupid.
you will spend the
No,
next
it's-
12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000.
And they say I'm cut
Only the
off.
next of kin in case you don't survive. Ah, but here come our other guests.
Adam says, haha, it's the mirror, you dummy. Oh my God, it's the funniest line of the night.
It was my wife's idea to have our guests come in.
Okay, now why is there the black part on the bottom?
Hey, who are
She's
those
so
two
amusing.
strangers?
Her sense of humor is, shall we say, original. I dreamed of the hearse. It's empty now, but after a night in the house on Haunted
Now
Hill.
notice all these
Who knows?
funeral cars are different
This is Lance
right
Schroeder,
now. They're
testified.
driving up the.
So no doubt a brave man. But don't you think you can be much braver if you're paid for it?
Yeah.
And I happen to know that Lance needs the $10,000 I'll give him, if he's brave enough to stay all night. This is Ruth Bridges. You've no doubt read her column in the newspapers. She says her reason for coming to the party is to write a feature
That's
article
Julia
on ghosts.
Mitchum. You know who that is?
Yep,
She's also
Robert Mitchum's
desperate for
sister.
money,
yep, looks like her.
gambles.
Doesn't it?
Yep.
The eyes.
You've already
Yep.
met Watson Pritchard, a man living in
Oh,
mortal
Elisha
fear of a
Brooks is my
house, and
favorite.
yet he is risking his life to
He is
spend
a big
another night here.
a character actor.
Really?
He says for money.
Well, a lot of people don't know who they are.
This is Dr. David Trent.
Notice these are all different cars, but then when they get up to the building, they're all the same.
But don't you see a little
I like that
touch
hat.
of greed there?
We need to get hats like that and wear them again.
This is Nora Manning. I picked her from the thousands of people who work for me because she needed the 10,000 more than most. Supports her whole family. Isn't she pretty? The party's starting now, and you have until midnight to find the house on Haunted Hill.
Now, why does that thing have to be right in the middle?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's distracting. It's taking.
What is distracting?
It's taking a little part of my TV. Look at all the cars are exactly the same.
No, they're not.
Yes, every single one of them right there is exactly
No,
the
that's a
same.
different car right there. You're wrong.
Richard Long, wow, Carolyn, Greg, unbelievable. Elisha Cook, Julia Mitchell. It's like a weird house. It was built I think it was 1924. The Frank Lloyd Wright. Probably leaks a lot. Are you going to read any of these comments?
Yes.
All right, good. Jack Dusick does the makeup. There's Richard Long. Now, whose idea was this to do this?
What to do? This isn't a monster movie. This is a horror. I wanted a monster movie.
Oh, it'd be like
A monster like the leeches, Night of the Leeches. That
Do you want to
great.
stop and change it?
No, you already picked this one.
Well, if
Next time, remember what I said. I said monster movies, not a horror flick.
you guys want me to find a monster one and we'll switch this out?
Okay, nobody's been in this house in weeks.
I can switch. I can find something else.
Well, where is everybody?
It isn't a very warm welcome, is it?
Only the ghosts in this house are glad we're here.
He did what he said. I
Are we
mean,
all
can
strangers
you
to
imagine
each
having a
other?
dinner table talking to you?
I tell you, he's the oddest character.
I'm afraid I don't even know your name.
I'm Nora Manning.
Lance Schroeder.
Handsome,
Perfect all
I mean, a
the friends
handsome
yours.
guy.
I've heard of him, but
Are
I've
you
never met him.
kidding? He's the
I work
ugliest
for one of the
I don't-
companies, but I've never
Lots
seen
of
would.
dust
I've
on
never
the
met the man
table.
either. Just a phone
Not
call.
on the ledge
You know
above
him.
the door. There
Do
we
you know
go.
anyone of us who
Is that Rod?
Yeah.
That was Rod. I
All
knew
the
it.
details about
I love
what's in the house were
Rod.
done by me.
Rod Gardner.
Dan
Yeah,
said,
baby.
Dan said to shut up and let it
And,
play.
Frank, why?
He told you to quit complaining and let this play. It's a good movie.
$50,000
Dan
party for
Tom
only
said
5 people is a little steep, even for a millionaire.
There's a monster's hand
Well,
in this.
if I'm going to haunt anybody, this would certainly be the house I'd do it in.
Uh-oh.
Who closed the door?
No cobwebs in the background. ProTinker needs
This thing's
to
made of
sell
solid
guns
steel.
in small, tiny coffins. Oh my God!
Boy. There's Vincent Price. He's ready to.
William Castle was talking to him before this film, and he was mentioning the story behind this movie, and Vince said, "Yeah, I'd like to do that." And then they collaborated later, and they did The Tingler. Remember The Tingler?
Yeah.
Annabelle, our guests are here and fortunately still alive. Is your face on yet?
It's not Connie Stevens, Gene.
Oh,
Sorry.
dirty trickles. Couldn't you have had the place clean?
Atmosphere, darling. You know how ghosts are. They never tidy up. That's a very fetching outfit, but hardly suitable for a party.
I'm not going to the party.
The spend the night ghost party was your idea, remember? Since it's going to cost me $50,000, I want you to have fun.
The party was my idea until you invited all the guests. Why all these strangers? Why none of our friends?
Friends? Do we have any friends?
No, your jealousy took care of that.
I had a reason for inviting each guest. I wanted kind of a cross-section. From psychiatrist to typist, And from drunk to jet pilot,
What
they
is
share
that?
one thing. They all need money. Now let's see if
Oh,
they're
it
brave
was all
enough
there,
to
but there is a black,
Did
something
you call
below
it the
that.
party?
Could be.
Okay, guys, keep it clean.
Why do you always do that? It spoils the champagne.
She's dead
It
now.
might explode.
Never done.
Would you guarantee that?
That isn't funny, Frederick.
Make a good headline. Playboy kills wife with champagne cork.
Why is this thing acting
Will you
up?
join me?
No, thank you.
Just a sip might improve your humor.
My humor is
She's
fine, Dad.
dead now.
And I
They're
haven't
all
spoiled
dead.
it.
I know, but
Hey,
Azur
look.
said she can eat crackers in my bed anytime. U of M said she's dead now.
Have some.
They-
You'll enjoy
Ron
the
says
party
they're all
more.
dead.
They're all dead.
But we know that, okay?
Well, I've been telling you that for years.
Yeah, old people back in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, I know they are.
Oh man, he's
Don't
fast.
touch you. And I'm not going to party,
Of all my wives, you're the least agreeable.
but still alive.
Would you go away for $1 million and tax-free? You want it all, don't you?
I deserve it all. If jealousy isn't tax-free, then possessiveness is maddening.
Movie
A
of the
man
living
have
dead.
grounds for divorce.
That can't prove them.
The time will come. You'll slip up one of these days.
Think so?
If I live long enough. You remember the fun we had when you poisoned me?
Something you ate, the doctor said.
Yes. Arsenic on the rocks.
Uh-oh.
You'd do it again if you thought you could get away with it, wouldn't you?
Darling, what makes you think that?
Something about you.
The guy's mustache reminds me of the one Brian was trying to grow
Okay,
6 months
very
ago.
uncomfortable.
Looks a lot better on Vincent, doesn't it?
Don't let the ghosts and the ghouls.
Took him 2
disturb
days
you.
to grow that one.
Darling, the only ghoul in the house is you.
Don't sit up all night thinking of ways to get rid of me. It makes wrinkles.
Okay. See, all right, everybody's complaining.
What are they complaining about?
James Reeves says atomic radiated spiders would be more fun.
This is what she used on my brother and her sister.
Uh-oh.
Hacked them to pieces. We found parts of the bodies all over the house, in places you wouldn't think. Funny thing is, the heads had never been found. Hands and feet and things like that. But no heads.
The wife, probably in a rage, threatened the husband with a knife and then, carried away by hysteria, took a swing at him and simply went on from there.
She certainly went on. How many people did she kill, Mr. Pritchard?
Only two. Her husband and her sister. No one else was here.
So there are 2 loose heads just floating around in here somewhere?
You can hear them at night. They whisper to each other and then cry.
Since our host isn't here, would anyone care to mix me a drink?
Certainly. What will you have?
I mean,
Good evening.
you guys want do they want a monster movie now?
I'm your host.
Now they're all throwing out
Make it loud.
Godzilla,
Since
The
we're all
Last Man on
strangers to
Earth,
each
The
other, let's get
Fly.
acquainted with
Last
the
Man on
things.
Earth isn't a monster movie.
Mr. Lauren, I advise you to call this party off now. The ghosts are already moving, and that's a bad sign.
Let me apologize for my wife. She'll join us.
Adam goes, I didn't even know there was a movie on. I've been watching you guys.
See?
That's entertaining enough.
Now, before the party
That
begins,
doesn't make any
let's
sense.
go over
It
the
just,
details.
Hey,
The
listen,
caretakers
this
will
is
leave at
entertainment. They
midnight,
like to watch
locking
us.
us in here until
Why?
they come back in
This
the
is
morning.
embarrassing. This place is a dump.
Once
The
the door is
backdrop
locked,
is.
there's no way out.
You got a moon. You got
The
a.
windows
I
have
get it.
bars that a jail would be proud of, and the only door to the outside locks like a vault. There's no electricity, no phone, no one within miles, so no way to call for help.
Like a coffin.
Now notice how
So
I
if
said
any of
no
you decide not to
electricity.
stay for the party, you must let me know before midnight. Of course, if you leave, I shan't be able to pay you anything.
I'm interested in your reasons for this, party. Aside from pleasant company.
Ghosts, Doctor. I think everyone wonders what they would do if they saw a ghost.
He does.
And now my wife is giving us all the opportunity to find out.
Amusing. Ghosts, etc., being only creations of hysteria, your party should be a success.
Pritchard here promises us genuine ghosts.
7 now. Maybe more before morning.
That's cheerful.
4 men have been murdered in this house. And 3 women.
You planned your party very well, Mr. Lauren.
You're all
4 of
candles.
us are men, 3 are women.
See all the candles?
Ghosts for everybody.
Correct.
Pritchard, why
Right.
don't you take us on a tour through the
Correct.
house? And
So what about
see
him?
happens?
Got 2 old guys with dirty socks smoking cigars. Okay.
See that stain?
Sorry, late. What are we watching? Sorry, Clint. We're watching House on Haunted Hill.
A young girl was
1959. Vincent Price.
And whatever got her wasn't human. Don't stand there.
What do you mean? Where?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shoot.
What happened?
Okay, we got some bad news. I just got some bad
Too late.
news.
They marked you.
Oh my gosh, this is really bad news.
The sea container was lost.
No. Okay, I want everybody to listen to me very carefully because I'm going to tell you a story and this isn't good news. So Ryan just sent me something. It says, what's the name of that? What's that name?
Presidian.
Presidian Capital acquires collectible business. All right? Presidian Capital, a leading private investment firm, announced today that it acquired controlling interest in round 2. Okay? It's a leading private investment firm. Investment firms are the worst thing for small businesses. They run them out of business faster than I can spit. Oh, brother.
So what's that mean? We're doomed? Ron says they buy it and kill it.
That's exactly right, Ron. They buy it and then they kill it. Shoot.
Well,
That's not what I wanted to hear tonight. They did that to Irwin Toy.
is that the company that killed off Toys R Us?
Yep. Toys R Us and same thing as with Sears. I tell you, it's amazing how. Oh well.
So what are we gonna do?
I don't know. I can't do anything about it right now.
Well,
Ridiculous.
right now or
The roof
tomorrow?
probably
Tomorrow, I don't know.
That
I
must be
gotta
what
talk
it
to-
is. Who would want to haunt
Are we
me?
I
folding?
would say any
Do I
self-respecting
still keep
male
doing the
parent.
artwork or are we
I
done?
hope it doesn't
Can
come
we
back.
just shut down tonight's
Mr.
movie?
Pritchard, you're the
Well-
life of the party.
He hasn't even
It's not
started
news
yet.
that I wanted to hear
Wasn't
about.
there a man who threw his wife into a wine vat or something?
That was in the cellar. There's been a murder almost every place in this house.
Adam says it's time to buy out round 2, Brian.
Yeah, well, I wish I could. I don't have a investment. I don't have a.
Tony said round 2 is sold. Don't worry, round 2 is not a
All
small
this
business.
belonged to a
They
Mr.
will have
Norton,
extra cash pumped and sold.
who didn't
on
die here. He was
21.
electrocuted later. Mr. Norton did a good deal of experimenting with wine, but his wife didn't think it was any good. So he filled it back with
I give
acid.
up.
What happened?
McFly says, I'm watching on a
She was supposed to stay
43
down.
43-inch diagonal
bones
TV, and
came up.
the mirror measures 11
It's
inches
a funny
diagonally.
thing. But none of the murders here were just ordinary.
Hey, guys,
shooting.
When you go downstairs, would you get me some
I
popcorn?
ain't doing anything.
They've all been sort of wild, violent, and different.
Oh,
God, she didn't fall in.
man.
You mean there's still Alfred in there?
Yeah. Get the rat. This is disgusting.
destroys everything with hair and flesh.
But the bones.
Just leaves the bones.
Brian, if Tim is selling his paintings, can I sell my
Mine,
wife's
dry and
meatloaf
dusty down
at
here.
the bank too?
Yes.
I got a new painting for tomorrow.
Sure,
What is
sure.
it called? I call it Painting a Week
Oh,
on
brother.
display. What's he mean, Clue the movie? Be careful.
How'd you get invited to this party?
No. No, go on. I mean, what did he tell you?
Mr. Lawrence said everybody would get $10,000.
But he didn't say anything about being
When I
invited.
first saw this film, see, this came out in
It had to
59,
do with me on
maybe
the
about
phone,
right,
but nothing
59,
about
60.
Harry's.
My grandmother Ina
Aren't you going to
was a
stay?
ticket taker at
I
the
don't
theater
know.
in
It was
Kirksville,
$10,000.
Ohio. And she had to take me that
I'm
night.
going to stay too.
She didn't have a babysitter for me, my grandma, so she took me
Yeah.
and then had me sit with two of her friends that she knew that
Leaving
read the
Ghosts?
movie. It was a double feature.
I don't know.
This movie and a
Well, I agree with
western.
what that
The first
doctor
one was a
said.
western, and
Spook
this
yourself.
movie.
thought
I
it
was so
great.
scared at the beginning. I must have been 9 or 10 years old. I was so scared I ended up in a ticket booth with Grandma
What are you
Ina,
gonna do with your 10,000? If we get
helping
it.
her give out tickets.
What do you mean if
Or closing up,
Won't he
or
pay us if
counting
we
the
stay?
money or whatever.
Ah, sure he will. 10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
we were in an automobile accident? Now I'm the only one in the
Oh,
family.
I saw my
who
new
make any
painting
money.
already. You must have shown it live
Boy,
then.
I've never seen so many doors.
Did you do the live thing down at the bank again?
Closet? Bottles.
Be careful.
Does it go anywhere? Len!
I told you, be careful.
Len!
Oh my gosh. That looks like Brian in the morning. This movie's House on Hillrod Hill.
Lance is gone, and there's a ghost.
See what I mean?
Please, come on.
Did she say Lance is gone? Gone where?
We'll have to break it down. It's locked.
Oh. You all right? Nothing that money won't cure. I must have bumped my head.
The only way you could bump your head in here is to run head on into the wall. You didn't do that, did you? Let's get a bandage on that.
Wipe it up. Oh. You notice
I
when
wonder
before he,
why they didn't kill him.
oh.
He didn't bump his head. They hit him.
this house.
Frank Lloyd Wright, some of them were. They leaked.
Nora.
All of them leaked.
When you came in, you said something about a ghost.
There was something.
What did it look like?
Well, it was wearing a black thing that went all the way to the floor.
Weren't you a little frightened at the time?
Oh, yes.
That, Mr. Loren, is hysteria.
But then, Doctor, how do you explain what happened to Lance? Was that hysteria, too?
I'm going to get that checked in a day or so.
Thanks, Doc.
Must have combed his hair again.
The ghosts are coming closer, Mr. Loren.
You really believe in your pet ghost, don't you, Pritchard?
Before the night's over, you will, too.
Would you like a drink, Lance?
No thanks.
I'd like one. Scotch and. Lauren, are you really going to pay anyone who stays all night?
Certainly. $10,000.
Will there be much red tape or delay?
In a hurry, dear?
Frankly, yes. Frankly.
There you are.
Julian Mitchell. She was Robert Mitchell's sister. No, but she didn't have the height or the. She's petite.
Someone or something was in here when I came in. Where? If the door was locked, how did it get out? What you saw might have been a ghost, Nora, but what was in here with me was no ghost.
I don't know. I was so scared.
Yeah, I agree, Tony. Adam, does your wife put garlic and onion in the meatloaf? You got to. You have to.
Sound different to you?
Yes.
Kirksville, Ohio. I remember that night. I was on the, and it was the left side of the theater. I remember going down the aisle and to the left side. I had to sit with these two. I think it was
6,
two of her
9,
friends, two gals. I couldn't. I was too scared to watch this. I closed my eyes half the time. Kirksville, Ohio. Little teeny theater.
3, 6.
Chicken
I'm gonna
nuggets
knock
out
on
the
this wall.
street.
You hear me? You knock on this wall.
Those were the days. 1959, 1960. That'd been it. That'd been right. James. Oh! Gosh!
Oh, God.
That's Brian in the morning when he's upset with the orders. Yeah. Oh, I gotta work with that.
I fought again.
Where'd it come from?
From in here.
Well, if it ran out of here, I'd have seen it.
Lance, it doesn't run. It just floats.
Yeah, but why didn't I see it?
You don't believe me.
No, he's just saying, why didn't I see it? Gene Wilder.
I'm Annabelle Loman. You must be Miss Manning. I realize this is very unusual and I'm afraid very dull party. Wouldn't you like
Gene
to freshen
Wilder.
up?
Got Perrier water tonight, Adam. Okay, Adam.
He's got it spiked with vodka.
No, I don't.
This is your
I
room.
like your face.
Depressing, isn't it?
I doubt if I'll spend much time here.
It's going to rain.
That's what I thought, Azur. I
Perfect
thought the same
atmosphere for
thing.
my husband's party.
Those sticks of candles look like sticks of dynamite, didn't
Why
they?
did you come here?
He said he'd give me $10,000.
Why did he pick you?
I don't know. My supervisor just came and said I'd been invited.
I wish you hadn't shown that painting though.
How long
Give a little intro to it.
I just
That
met
was
him
kind
tonight.
of, you know, we should not do the things like
Oh,
that.
you know what?
No, you just like to be a
Oh,
jerk.
shut up.
You do. You just like to.
What were you doing wandering around by yourself?
Well, I was in the cellar with Lance. Mr. Schroeder. I just left, that's all.
Don't do it again.
Oh!
Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself. I'll fix your face and I'll come by for you in a few minutes.
But
You're in danger. We all are.
Uh-oh.
Who? I hope for your sake you never find out.
I forgot to check on who did the music to this.
I'm Annabelle Lauren. Are you looking for something?
Not exactly.
Are
We
you the
need more
doctor?
thorough.
No, I'm not
thorough-
sure.
What's that?
Honey, you've hurt yourself.
Oh, it's just a bump on the head. Which is my room?
I believe this is it.
What does Brian enjoy more, a Coke, a
Annabelle.
cigar, or a deal?
A deal.
He likes food. He enjoys food.
No, I don't.
He
There he goes
enjoys
again.
a snack.
There he goes. There he
He
goes.
can't dish. He can dish it out, but can't
No,
take it. There he goes.
There
There
you
he
go.
goes.
Comment about it.
Oh, shit.
That's what you want to say. I'm
And you
still
don't
like
like the
talk
time
to
to go around
him.
bumping his head. That really happens.
That's what Adam said.
Well, no,
Adam's
I thought she
bringing
saw a
meatloaf
ghost, but
Friday.
I didn't see anything.
Better come
She was
early.
surprised.
I gotta leave.
And mad at me, I think I killed her about.
I wouldn't joke about anything else that happened here tonight.
Now, don't tell me you're taking all this seriously.
Aren't you?
Well, I'd like to find out what hit me.
Lance,
Uh-oh.
if I need help, may I count on you?
Uh-oh.
Sure, I guess so. Look, what's going on here anyway?
Check out
I mean,
that jacket. I
what
like
is with
that
this party?
jacket.
this is no party. He's planning something.
Your husband
I wish I knew what it was.
must be pretty big if he's going to lay out 50,000.
Money doesn't mean anything. He has a reason for getting us all up here to this dreadful little house.
What for? He
It's
doesn't
a
even know
cozy
us.
little house.
Maybe that's exactly why you're here.
What can he get away
Is
with?
that candle?
Oh, he
is
thinks
that
that big
moving in the
money like his
background?
can get away with anything. You know, of course, that I'm his fourth wife. The first simply disappeared.
Well, the candle looks like it's not moving, but the natural gas in the lamp up there
I
is
don't wanna
moving
join.
around.
A candle doesn't move. The flame does.
Well, I meant the
You
flame.
mean he,
Oh, his doctor said they died of heart attacks. 2 girls in their 20s.
well, what can he do?
My husband is sometimes insane with jealousy. Nothing matters to him. Please be careful.
Will he hurt you?
He would kill me if he could.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I wonder what...
Annabelle, you're missing all the fun. Nora Manning was almost killed by a falling chandelier. The pilot bashed
Now
his
that
head in.
candle's real.
Is he badly hurt?
The satellite psychiatrist bandaged him up. Don't you want to go and console him? As you do most men, in your fashion.
You're clever, Frederick.
So I lie awake nights wondering why I married you. My brother and his
Why did you?
You
Why
didn't
do these
marry me,
people
dear.
marry
It was unpleasant, but no mistake.
Why am I
Hurry
here?
up.
Frederick, for the last time, I'm not going to your party.
For the last time, it's not my party, but yours. And you are going.
Uh-oh.
I am not.
You ready?
Uh-oh.
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes. Damn you.
Won't you adore me as much as I will cool? No. All you want to be is a lovely widow.
These guys are talking about meatloaf, sauces, and recipes. Nothing about anything that's going on. Why don't you guys just start your own FaceTime or something, or whatever you call it?
Because they
It's not a glaze, it's an actual sauce. These guys are talking about glazes and sauces and recipes. Hey, when you go downstairs, give me a little popcorn, would you?
It's close to midnight now.
Okay. I'll be down in a minute.
Who is it?
Your host, Matty. It's almost midnight, Nora. We're all going to get together down in the living room.
Every bedroom has the same
I'll be right there.
wallpaper. I tell you, I wish we had candles that illuminated a room like that. Oh my gosh! This poor lady. There's glaze on Tim's forehead. He needs a shower. We were trying to make Brian hungry. You guys should do a 5-minute intermission like they used to do in the old days at the movies. Movie is in slow motion. This is not slow motion, Ron. This is a classic. Okay, it reminds me of 1959 when I was a kid. Oh my gosh!
Whoa!
Come with us. Come with us before he kills you.
This poor lady. She needs to work on her scream.
Nobody heard her?
That's the
Where's
whole
Laura?
thing.
Miss Maddox.
Don't want to stay here.
Nora, what happened? That's Jonas Slides and his wife.
Oh my gosh, that's
They've been
nice.
caretakers here for years.
Caretakers.
She's blind.
I'm not going to stay here.
Well, Doctor, it looks like we have a real case of hysteria on our hands.
I think she's just a little upset, not hysterical.
Check out that outfit. It's a nice dress.
Good evening.
Nice sash. That's called a sash, a wraparound
Hello,
drop.
Maddie. This is my wife. These are our guests. Ruth Bridges.
That's
Dr.
Robert
Kent.
Mitchum's
This is
sister.
Watson
You
Bridges'
said that
course.
about 10
Our Maddie.
times.
Julian Mitchum.
This is Lance Schroeder.
This was her last movie she made. Then she retired.
Get me out of here.
Are those mini coffins that are on that table right across?
Yes.
We should sell those at ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com.
May I have your attention, please? I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night. $10,000 apiece. If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you. If I should die, you will be paid by my estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house until morning. If any of you decide not to stay, you must leave with the caretakers now. You won't have a chance to change
Yeah,
your
you
minds
have
later,
with guns in them.
because there'll be no way to get
Oh,
out.
that's right. There might. I think there are guns in there, aren't they? Uh-oh.
It isn't midnight yet. Who told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Well, they're gone now. I was going to ask you whether you wanted to stay or not, but it seems that the caretakers have made the decision for you. We're all locked in now.
But I don't want to stay.
I'm sorry, my dear, but it's too late now.
Darling, haven't you had enough of the silly game?
Get some cars up here for these people and let them go home. But pay them first.
This is your party, remember. In spite of my wife's faith in my ability to do the impossible, we will all have to stay in this house until 8 o'clock in the morning. But we have some party favors for you in these little coffins.
Oh, I like party favors.
This is my wife's idea. I must say, I think
Oh, I
it's
thought they
rather
were HO
dangerous.
cars.
I
Shoot,
suppose
I
you
thought they
all
might
know
be the
how to
55
use
Bel
one of
Airs.
these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger. You see they're loaded.
These are no good against the dead, only the living.
Doctor?
No AR-15s. What kind of flick is this? No windows in the right
Nora?
place. ProTinkerToys bat party
Quiet, take it.
party favors.
Miss Bridges?
Handy.
And here's yours, dear.
Don't need it.
It was your idea. Who knows, you may want to use it on me before this night is over.
Throw these guns away. They won't do you any good.
I agree with Richard on that point, although not for the same reason.
Dr. Trent. Don't
I
you
refuse
approve
that
of
one. That's one
our
less
little
bullet.
party favors?
Suppose Nora had had a gun when she mistook the blind woman for a ghost.
I don't think anyone else is going to walk around in total darkness.
Oh, I'm sure we're not going to go running around the house shooting each other, aren't you?
Who knows? Fear makes people do amazing things.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Richard, you said your sister-in-law killed a man and a woman here and cut them up? You said they found hands and feet, but they never found any heads. Would you like to see one of those heads? Would you all like to see one of those heads? Well, then, just follow me.
Darling, I really don't need this.
Just go look in my suitcase. Just go look.
Oh boy.
What was in there? A woman's head.
And
Nora,
King Kong came
I
on
think
board.
you're a little upset.
King
Would you
Kong
care
joined
to
us.
sit?
Good evening, guys. Glad to see you. Don't want to mess up with the video. Brad, what's the cigar from the CD? Don't mind me asking. Alec Bradley, Tempest. I don't know what yours is.
Alec
I
Bradley.
think it's all right to
Tempest.
leave her by herself, Doctor?
I wish you'd taken the sedative.
Alec Bradley
Suppose you
Tempest.
thought
I
you
think
saw
mine's a
They're
Brett
closing
Tempest.
in on her.
Look,
Very
Doc, I think
nice.
somebody ought to stay with her.
There could be a million
Pleasant
people
cigar.
around her. If they wanted her, they'd get her.
What if he's right?
Well, that guy's drunk.
Well, he's been too much Coke.
Join you in the
Cola. Coca-Cola. No, mine's a
Do you think it would do any good
post
if you went
embargo.
and talked to her?
Alec Bradley
Do
post
you think there really
embargo.
was a head in the suitcase?
Alec Bradley's tonight.
Something like that would put me right over the edge.
Would you sort of stay up here, I mean, in case she needs help?
All right. I'll be in my room. Just call.
King Kong says, I love a good cigar.
Are you sure there are only 7 people in this house?
Positive.
Okay, everybody see my
Go.
art. What do you do? Did
I
you
don't
have a
think-
gallery opening or something?
Or
Okay,
a
don't
frightening
do
window.
that unless I'm present
I
from
can
now
do
No,
on.
it.
it's gone far enough.
I put that there so I wouldn't have to do it in the
What do you
morning.
suggest we do about it, Doctor?
So
Don't
I
frighten
call
her
it a
anymore.
painting a week. I'm going to show a painting a week to try to sell it to pay for a car. 1924, Frank Lloyd Wright. Did I tell you that already? The architecture. I don't know the name of the house though. It still exists.
Nora. Nora?
Milton Bradley cigars.
Nora?
Oh, okay. From an old video. Oh my gosh. There's my rug. That's disgusting.
Nora! Nora!
That's when you have too much Coca-Cola. Uh-oh.
What do you know about this?
They're taking her. In a little while, she'll be one of them.
Where's Nora?
So he puts a bloody head on top of a table.
You'll never find her again.
Richard, if you know where she is, you better tell me now.
She's gone. She's gone to them. There's nothing you can do about it.
Busted the budget with these lifelike props. Oh my gosh! Should be watching this instead. Aww.
Let it down.
Pretty loose rope to be hanging a body. Look at how slack it is. Which one was that? Was that Julian Mitchell? Or was that Annabelle?
Nora?
Annabelle.
She's dead, Mr. Lowe. Your wife hanged herself.
Suicide.
Uh-oh. Check out that curtain. I'll admit that is an ugly curtain. There's Tim's painting under that sheet.
Nora.
Hide me, please, hide me.
What's the matter?
Hide me. He tried to kill me. He grabbed me and choked me and put me in that room. And then he went away and left me.
Who?
He thought I was dead.
Who?
Mr. Lord.
Are you sure about this?
I don't know. It was dark, but it must have been him.
Has anybody seen you since he left you?
I heard some people in that room, but I went by and nobody saw.
Mrs. Lauren is dead.
This film makes no sense.
Well, it makes plenty of sense.
Lauren said she committed suicide. But I think somebody killed her.
Him.
King Kong says, my baloney has a first name.
I'm sure
Oscar.
you've come to the same conclusion I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's all have a meeting, discuss what to do. The living room?
Okay, in a minute.
Oscar material, Oscar Mayer. My Bologna is the first name. These guys, lots of that.
Well, it should be gone now.
I've got to go downstairs. Now you lock yourself in here and don't let anybody know you're here. If he thinks you're dead, he won't come here. And I'll get back as soon as I can. You'll be right. And if you have to, you use it.
Okay, so he deadbolted the door coming in. He's leaving out her side.
She just deadbolted it.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of natural gas lit up in that house.
So beautiful. So greedy. So cold. What are you doing in here? Wait. Don't wait. What do you mean coming in here?
I didn't want them to take her away.
Drunk.
They will if you don't watch her.
You're drunk. All right, out with it, Bridget. Why did you come into this room?
I'm the only one who understands.
Understands what?
Your wife isn't there anymore. She's already joined them.
Bridget, I've had enough of your spook talk. Get out, you sot, and don't come back into this room again.
Now, didn't he bolt that at the top when he came in?
No.
Oh.
There's a blooper where they're all the. He shut one of the
Yes,
coffins.
he did. I noticed that before. There's a painting laying against it.
Where's what's her name? Nora.
What's
I didn't disturb her since I don't think this concerns her.
No, you're right.
Mr. Lauren, isn't there some way we can get out of this house now?
No, none at all.
We could try breaking out.
The only door to the outside is made of steel. The bars of the windows are set in solid stone. We gotta stay.
Use a pick.
I'm not afraid of your ghosts, Richard.
There's enough stuff in here to break
But I am
those.
afraid.
Well, you don't really know.
When we came here a few hours ago, the only thing we
Now,
had
if we
in
had
common
Adam's
was
wife's
$10,000.
meatloaf, we could always smash
Now,
the
however,
door
we
That's
share
down.
something
right.
else. Death of Mrs. Lauren.
Or King Kong's
So far tonight,
chocolate chip cookies.
one of us was almost killed by a falling chandelier. One of us was mysteriously slugged. One of us has been
Sound
driven to the
effect
brink of
man
absolute
Pour
hysteria.
out his torch during the movie.
One of us is dead. Were these accidents? Suicide? We
Yeah,
were
look at
staying
all
here
the
6 more
coffin lids
hours.
are up.
6 hours.
Yes.
And he had closed one, remember?
6 hours.
Yeah. That's a clue.
Time enough.
Use
Will
a
be
dynamite candle.
How will it happen?
Let me ask you a question, Doctor. You were the first one to see my wife there. Did you also see anything that she could have climbed up on and then jumped?
No.
Well, the banister and the handrail.
There wasn't. How then did she get up there?
The
So
banister or the
Exactly, Mr.
handrail.
Lauren.
She could
How?
have reached over.
She couldn't have pulled herself up there. She couldn't have dropped from the ceiling. Do you think your wife killed herself?
high? No. She was murdered
Murdered
by one of you.
by one of you.
Nope, 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 nope.
Or you, Mr. Lauren? To
That's-
deliberately kill
that
someone, you
6-foot
must have a
ladder
reason.
in the
We
corner.
were all strangers to your wife. Only you had a motive for murder.
Okay, the Papa Uma Mao, Papa
My
Uma
husband
Mao,
has
Papa. That was
sometimes wanted to kill
Velarde.
his wife. What husband hasn't had 1,000 opportunities to do it in such a way so that he'd never be suspected? I'm not such a fool as to hang my wife from a ceiling by a rope.
The fact remains that you, or one of us,
Lucky
murdered
strike.
Mrs. Lauren. And that's a matter for the police.
So how do we get the police?
That's my point. We can't until morning. What began as a silly party given by an eccentric has now involved us
Did
all
I
in
tell you
murder.
I saw this in Kirksville, Ohio?
What?
Yeah,
Maybe
we
right.
said that. Just shut
Another
up and
murder's
watch
in the
the
works.
movie.
Let's stop it now.
Another murder.
Why not? Maybe one of us saw too much.
Why should even a millionaire want to give each of us $10,000 to spend one night in a gloomy old house? To see some ghosts? Have a party? No.
Have you finished trying me, Doctor? And is the verdict guilty of murder?
Oh, this isn't getting us anywhere. Somebody killed Mrs. Lauren, we know that. One of us is guilty and the rest of us are innocent, okay. And what we have to do for the next 6 hours is protect ourselves from each other.
You really think?
I don't think anything. I just know that I'm going to my room. And if anybody comes in, I'll shoot him. Or her.
And if we all stay in our rooms, we'll be safe. Because the innocent will have no reason to leave his room. And the guilty will admit his guilt if he or she does.
And we all have guns.
We're all agreed?
You hope they work.
I wish this night were over.
Some party. Where's the dancing girls? We should have had those little soft
I tell you, it
televisions.
doesn't make any difference. They aren't through with us yet.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's got poor Elijah Cook. He really has issues.
He played the attorney on Star Trek, one of the episodes of Star Trek. He played an attorney.
What's the use of saying goodnight?
Can't remember what episode that is. I think it's the episode where Scotty kills this girl.
We gotta start dressing up like that again.
Okay, now that's another. But he locked that. Now he went through that door.
Yes, exactly. That was my point before, yes.
Good night, Doctor.
Yeah, Paul agrees with you. He was the lawyer. Oh boy. I agree, Kong. You kind of need to go back to that. I'm waiting for my hat from Rod. I'm going to start wearing my hat. Oh my goodness.
Blood.
chocolate syrup, Ron said. That's in the belfry. I'll check it out. Rod's
We'll go to their rooms and
me a
lock
pie
themselves
hat.
in.
Lance, I've been thinking. It was so dark down there. Maybe it wasn't Mr. Lord.
It was him, all right. He tried to kill you, and he did kill his wife.
How can you be so sure?
She tried to warn me, asked me to help her. The doc thinks he's going to try and kill one of us. Now, there must be a way out of this place, and I'm going to find it and get the police before he does.
I'm going with you.
If he finds out you're alive... No, Nora. You're safer here than any place else. Now just lock yourself in and keep quiet.
Yes, the Big Valley. Yep, Jared Barkley.
If I find a way out, I'll come back and get you.
Big Valley. I always like thunderstorms. I like thunder and the lightning and rain. It's cozy. This zoom suit will make me look trim. Nice music, gosh. I've cut to my ears. Never go into a room with a sliding door. I agree, Ron. I wonder who did the music on this. Let me check. Well, how many times is it gonna thunder? You gotta wait for the lightning and the thunder. Oh, Eric got brought you nuts. Richard Kane did the music. Her screams are getting better. What, nobody runs out of their room when they hear her scream? This movie's got more flaws than a what? Than a what? How long is it gonna take her to turn her head around?